Side to Matheus Nunes, who gets to the final third. Bernardo Silva plays it back to him. He's in the area. The cross comes in, and City have scored already. And Phil Foden off his knee puts City one up already. It was just a lovely exchange of passes, and Bernardo Silva guided it into Matheus Nunes. Reinders whips it in beautifully, and O'Reilly's almost there, and it's turned over the line by Guardiola. It's his first goal of the season, and City lead 2-0. And the reason that they packed the area and crowd round the goal. Get there with Matheus Nunes in front of Mecha, plays it into Foden. Oh, he's given it away, and now Tanaka, and through to Calvert-Lewin, and City have won it back, and then scored by Calvert-Lewin. City have made a mess of that clearance. They believe there should have been an offside in the build-up. Mecha steps up and saved, and the rebound's in. The rebound's in, saved by Donnarumma. Straight to Mecha, who tucks in the rebound. Matheus Nunes out wide, ball into Cherki. Cherki now, little ball in. Foden, oh, he lost control of it. Then he shoots and scores! Phil Foden! If you're gonna make a go at winning the Premier League title, you've got to find winners in stoppage time.
First there from the Leipzig defender. Svish long towards Openda, who'll chase on and reach, and there's no flag here. Openda in! And hang on! The team beaten 7-0 here back in March. It was simple. Openda, he's away again here. Will lightning strike twice in the first half. Openda in on goal! Remarkable! It is the Luis Openda show in Manchester. 2 near carbon copies. Foden on the chase here. Erling Haaland! Guardiola, oh Foden, lovely feet, marvellous goal! And they're level. Well, Foden here, the dancing feet to level the game for Guardiola's City. Goal for Lewis. Now Ake. Lewis, lovely ball now for Doku again. Doku, and Foden took it well, and here Alvarez! A fight back of champions.
Penalty area. The cross comes in from Lucadinho. It's turned in by Matty Cash, and Aston Villa hit the front. It is the worst thing that City would have wished for. A ball into the
control of not having to just attack immediately upon winning it.
As Watkins glances the ball on towards Coutinho, shooting chance, and Villa lead 2-0. Philippe Coutinho has slotted it into the corner of the City net, and the Blues must score 3 times in 20. The edge of the penalty area. Jesus out wide to Sterling in the right wing position. Sterling towards the edge of the penalty area, tries to get beyond Lucadine. The cross is a beauty. And City are back in the game. Ilkay Gundogan. Wow, when you need a goal, Ilkay Gundogan seems to provide it. He's picked the ball up and plonked it on the centre. De Bruyne now advances. On it goes to Zinchenko. Wide on the left-hand side, Zinchenko. Cuts in field. Comes again. Plays it towards Rodri. Rodri! 2-2! It's on! It's on! My goodness, it's on! Rodri! 2-2 at the Etihad! João Cancelo, midway inside the Villa half. Plays it in the gap to Jesus. It reaches De Bruyne. De Bruyne into the penalty area. Ilkay Gundogan! Ilkay Gundogan! Sean
Manchester City. It may have been. It's Xabi Alonso! Well, down to 10 men, they may be, but you never ever. Here's Boateng. Aimed in for Lewandowski, who got there and scores! And Bayern Munich have turned it around, and this just about sums up Manchester City's Champions League campaign. A night that started so well is again going horribly, horribly wrong.
Well, I'm not sure it's the greatest contact from Lewandowski here, but how on earth is he getting in?
Alonso, oh, he took too much of a risk there. Jovetic has won it back. Aguero, can he level? Yes, he can! A terrible error from Xabi Alonso has given Manchester City renewed hope, renewed vigour in this Champions League campaign. Sergio Aguero, deadly again for his second on the night.
Well, where would City be without Sergio Aguero? It's shocking, a shocking...
When you think of the way they won their first Premier League title, it's the way City like to do it. They could do it again here with the same man. Aguero has done it! A hat-trick for Sergio Aguero! Manchester City saviour again! Unbridled joy all around as Bayern Munich can barely believe that this one has got away. The hero of the Etihad.
Kovacic wide to Grealish. Grealish up against Baldock. Baldock on that yellow card, can't dive in. Grealish trying to tempt him in. He's in the penalty area, Grealish. Little dink over the top. Haaland 1-0. Had to come. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And Erling Haaland buries the header in the back of the goal. It was magnificent from Jack Grealish. And Walker then gets in front of him and plays a back heel, but Traore's onto it. Oh, if that pass would have been better, City was stretched. It's not over yet. On the edge of the area, shooting opportunity, and Sheffield United have equalised. Jayden Bogle. Well, a mistake by Kyle Walker, and Jayden Bogle has equalised, and the Sheffield United supporters are going absolutely. He was stretching, and he got a little bit of it, but not enough. And Walker keeps it on the far. Chance to deliver again. Walker looking up onto Foden, and then hit by Rodri, and City retake the lead. Rodri, left foot drive into the roof of the net. Sheffield United had barely enjoyed the celebrations for more than a minute, and
38 اوكما رقم 24 جريليتش 11 ديميرا باي رقم 10 زورويا المجري 28 وبالفوضي بيرمانو جول جول الماني مع البدايه باغت هوفنهايم. كل شيء وارد في كرة القدم. دافيد سيلفا يلعب الكرة مباشرة لغاندوغان. ساني ينطلق، ساني فرصة هو جول الكبير أغويرو يرد بسرعة. هذا هو السيتي يا بيبي غوارديولا، السيتي الذي لا يستسلم. كومباني يفتح المجال لابورت، عنده المساحة، يمشي ناحية ساني بل وبرناردو. ساني يطلب الكرة العرضية، بعد ذلك سيلفا هو جول السيتي لا يعرف المستحيل، السيتي لا يعرف المستحيل.
Newcastle company God, he does well. He evades the challenge of Miley. Plays it out wide to Walker. Walker on the right edge of the area. Now in a crossing position. Plays it in low. Oh, that is a cheeky goal. Bernardo Silva with a little back heel. Drags it into the far corner of the net. Phil Foden has a look of complete disbelief that Bernardo Silva was even capable of doing. The referee weighs play on. The ball is in Newcastle possession. Bruno Guimaraes hits a first time ball to Isak, and Isak's going forward. Walker comes across with him. He's in the penalty area. He hits the shot into the net. It's Newcastle 1, City 1, and you have to say that counter-attack threat was evident before, and it's there again.
What a finish. It doesn't get any better than that. Just that run on the shoulder.
To Isak. Isak did well. Byrne now plays it into the gap for Gordon, and Newcastle are stretching City here. They're getting towards the edge of the penalty area. Gordon's in that penalty area. Hits the shot into the net, and Newcastle lead 2-1. Can you believe it? 2 goals in about 3 minutes, and City led. They now trail.
When we talk about quality, we talk about knowing what...
17 minutes to go. They've dominated this second half. They've had chances, but they still can't find this equaliser. Rodri, good ball. De Bruyne now into the final third. De Bruyne now steps in, hits a shy foot into the corner of the net. You know who's back. Kevin De Bruyne. I tell you what, it looked like one of those positions where you thought he was going to go for power. Oh no, sir. He rolls it into the corner of the net. KDB, we've missed you. It's with Kovacic. Kovacic on to De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to scoop it in towards Bob. Bob is there. Still Bob. Oh, absolutely stunning. Oscar Bob with his first ever Premier League goal. And it's an assist. Of course it's an assist from Kevin De Bruyne. There's only been one team trying to win this game.
And Romeo's done well there onto the chest of Ings, and he does well with his second touch to hit it down the right for Redmond. He's in the penalty area, and Redmond, he hits it back to Stuart Armstrong, whose low shot can't be held, and the follow-up from James Ward-Prowse gives Southampton the lead at Manchester City. Great work from Redmond initially. Ederson couldn't hold Armstrong's low shot in the greasy conditions, and it popped up in front of Ederson, and as everyone sits back down, start once more the process of trying to break Saints down. On the right wing, Walker, fed by De Bruyne from the byline, drills it into Aguero, and there's the equaliser. Kyle Walker, everyone expecting the cross in the air, and he slapped it with his right foot low, and Aguero for the second time against Saints taps one in from German, gives it to Phil Foden. Foden down the left wing, stretches Angelino, who will cross it first time. McCarthy flaps it in, and he can't stop it falling to Kyle Walker, and City have turned it round. Kyle Walker scores against Southampton. Early ball in from Angelino. Saints trying to keep their heads up.
Tierney down the left wing. His ball into the box. He's dangerous, and the shot goes in. And Saka gives Arsenal the lead. Well, you can't say that they haven't merited. Mahrez, deep breath, runs up, strikes, scores. City back at 1-1. Riyad Mahrez with a wonderful penalty. Ramsdale goes the wrong way, and you have to say that whatever Arsenal argument they put up, and the Arsenal supporters are delighted. De Bruyne now clips it in, but I think it'll go towards. Oh, it did reach, and it's poked in. Oh my goodness! Who scored that? It's Rodri. What an extraordinary end to the game. The ball came into the box. It looked like it.
Just trying to feed it and understand the wish for placement. Silva. Yaya Toure. Zabaleta! Where's it going to drop? It's in! Is it? On the flag. The goal is given, and it's Zabaleta! Kenny couldn't keep it out, and suddenly the mood changes from desperation to delight.
Yeah, Kenny gets a handle at the near post. Clichy does ever so well on the overlap.
Well, Lescott, it's a mistake, and Cisse's in and scores! It's another twist to the tail. It's wonderful news for Queen's Park Rangers. It's desperate for Manchester City.
For these people.
Here's Armand Traoré, who's very quick, who's just been hit on that left-hand side. Ahead of Taiwo. Mackey! Queen's Park Rangers lead here. Jamie Mackey has sent Manchester City towards heartbreak on the final day of the season. This time. In goes Jacko! Well, hope rekindled here. Could it happen? They're racing back to the restart. It was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!